going on, everyone? Titus here with Real Breaks, ready to kick off our afternoon. Some more Allen and Ginter. This will be my first case, but I know Tom and Ryan and Eric ripped plenty yesterday, but 8 cases all in all yesterday. And Ryan had to grind through some internet issues, but so far so good today. But I'll have somebody choose left or right, and let's go ahead and get started. But say hello when you join and let me know who's here hanging out on this Thursday afternoon. Ron, we're going to have plenty. I don't know if you guys saw, but Ryan did post the link to a YouTube video that we did where Ryan breaks down 9 players to look for. And then throughout the day today, we'll be posting those individual players on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook on the public page as well. So if you don't go to YouTube to watch the full video, you can also catch the individual players in separate posts that way. But let's see. Tim on YouTube says right, but David says left on Facebook, and in the combined chat looks like that left comment from David was the winner. So that's the nice thing with the software we use. It gives me an aggregated chat so that I can see see who commented first between the different platforms. Let's go ahead and dig in. Ryan not choosing anything anymore. You've officially retired from picking cases. What's going on, Chris? What's going on, Brian? Both Brians. Let's do this. So we got 12 boxes total. 24 packs per box. Let's watch a little bit of Ryan. Oh shoot, Ryan! I need my card stands. Did you steal my mitt too? Jeez. Look at it, our one stand up. Ryan was kind enough to leave us one. We'll go ahead and get started.
Like you're gonna pull anything that goes into a mitt.
What happened to the other mitt? Alright. We'll use all of these. So let's get digging in. Box number 1. So I didn't get to see everything that got pulled yesterday. What was your guys' favorite hit of the day? What do we have to beat? Let's do this. Everybody get the Chip and Joanna Gaines dual auto? Yeah, Ryan just likes to talk a big game. What's up, Bradley? Everything that I'm breaking today is posted, so I'm just gonna be doing the 3. Emil will be taking over tonight, and we do have 2 more cases of Ginter that he'll do tonight. So I don't know what else he has on top, but he should have those 2 cases. Good afternoon, Michael. How's it going? Any more StockX sales? I'll quiet for now. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta hold. Wait for somebody to get hot. My last break that we have open right now is that basketball value mixer. I think it's a really nice break. We haven't done a value mixer in a while, and I was able to put together a nice one. But we've got, let's see, 5 spots left in that one. So that one's gonna be breaking at 3:30. We do have Comcast coming out at some point today, so it should be towards the end of the shift, but they're saying maybe 30 minutes they'll be here for, but we'll see. Hopefully it doesn't impact us too much. That many.
But we sell all of them.
Alright, quick wipe down and let's go. Pull Calhoun mini. Relic right off the bat. Foosball player, love it. I saw this one previewed. But it's going to be fun going through and seeing all these non-sport ones. Jake Rouse is going to be getting that one. Kelsey Cook, comedian and professional foosball player. That is awesome. Subject to use memorabilia. Is that like a foosball uniform? That is going to be our first hit of the break. Henderson. Safari Sights. Blue Appetites.
We don't right now. We have a buddy locally.
Tractor. So who's gonna be grading all these? Putting together the sets. Here's Ginter. On the black parallel. Long ball lore. Daryl Strawberry. Debut to remember, Trevor Story. I remember this actually. I drafted him for my fantasy team late, and he carried me. He had a heck of a first month, just going crazy. I actually want to read about this. First player to homer twice on opening day in a major league debut. Interesting. Brianna Scurry actually went to my high school. So that's kind of a cool one to see. One of the notable alumni of Anoka, Minnesota. Ginter back on the Nolan Ryan. The swamp where the monsters live. Mike Trout for you. And Jose Barrios. Relic for the Twins. Twins going to Brian Profits. We can get some Twins mojo for Brian. He closed out the break with them. Keep him. Be careful with those minis in there. Ted Williams. Verdugo, Ginter back. Let's go, Brian. Go Twins. The ocean where the monsters live. Ichiro debut to remember. Absolutely, Brian. Let's keep it going. Yastrzemski black. Kiboom Ginter back. Hazelett. Bugging out. Old World Swallowtail. Ginter back, Andre Dawson. And another non-sport relic, Emmerich. Let's flip it over. Mike Dog Emmerich. Going to Jake Rouse on that non-team spots.
There's been sales on this one anywhere from $5 to $50. The ones that are in better condition, unlike this one.
Mercado. There we go. Gavin Lux mini. Ooh, and it's Ginter back too. Dodgers are going to be going to David Hirsch on that Lux Ginter back mini. Nice Ginter back. Let's go ahead and start that one off in the mitts. And I'll try to keep an eye on that basketball break. Looks like 2, 4, 6, 7. Looks like 2 spots left. 2 spots left in that one, and then we're going to be full for the afternoon. Under the bed where the monsters live. Lux base. Honus Wagner mini. There's a Robert. Code breakers. White Sox going to Cameron Bourne on the Rober. Dennis Eckersley on the mini. There's the horse card. Blackman, black parallel. Tommy Edmond mini. And that'll do it for box number 1. I'm just going to go comment on basketball. Let people know how many spots are left. Come on. Of course it's going to load slow on me now. There we go. Alright, let's see. 2, 4, 5, 7, 8. So 1 spot left. So I'll keep an eye on that and mark it full once we get that last spot claimed. Oh, we gotta do our box topper from the first box still. Yeah, let's do this one first. Ronald Acuna Jr., box topper, going to the Braves. It was fun working on the, we'll just do these back to back. It's fun working on that Bowman Chrome prospect video and seeing baby Acuna. Jacob deGrom. So it's going to be a fun chase. Rangers are not going to be cheap. I know Ryan's been starting to work through PYT pricing, but I do not know what they'll end up being. All right, Michael, I'm going to try to find a thick one. Any cool rip cards that came out yesterday? Or that got ripped during the break? There's a thick pack. Just extra cards. Ooh. It's not an extra card. That's a booklet. Okay. Get some blanks out. Let's set that one down. Oh. All right, Abel, I might need a case.
It's a big one.
So maybe that's the question I should have been asking. Was there any booklets yesterday? Two oversized rip cards in the same case? Jeez. I don't know if I can do that. Alright, so we'll do that booklet at the end of the box.
Thank you. Bye.
Yeah, I heard Tom didn't get much sleep last night. We'll see. Luckily, I'm not doing these right before I gotta go to sleep. Otherwise, I might not be able to sleep either. I'll have to ask Ryan how he slept. Abel is afraid of the dark, so hopefully he's alright tonight. Lorenzo Kane. Bernie Williams. Jose Ramirez, Ginter back. 101 John Candy. That'd be awesome. A dark tunnel. Kampala, Booming Cities. Debut to remember Ichiro. Second one of those we've seen. Castellanos. Pete Alonso, Ginter back. Thank you.
I waited here to see
Thank
what it
you.
is.
Abel. You can see the name on top of it, but
I'm
I'm
not
still
looking yet.
excited to.
I'm not looking yet.
Alright, fine. Christian Yelich, Relic, going to the Brewers, and Keith Schwarting.
I'd be surprised with everyone else.
Are you supposed to be working?
Nah.
Nice Yelich Relic. Anoka's finest. Brianna Scurry. Mini.
Who?
Brianna Scurry?
No clue who that is.
She went to Anoka.
Really?
Yeah. Soccer goalie
Oh, well. More
for Women's World Cup team. You didn't know she went to Anoka?
I never even heard of her.
Jeez. Calls himself a tornado. Everyone thinks it's funny that our mascot was tornadoes. Harmon Killebrew, Ginter back. I think it's sick.
I don't get why that'd be funny.
Does anybody have interesting high school mascots from their school? Ryan Nyquist on that black parallel.
I think tornadoes can be vicious.
I think so too.
You ever go toe to toe with an F5?
You lose that battle.
You lose that battle 9 times out of 10.
John Casey. Will Smith. Gavin Lux base, Dodgers. Another rover for the White Sox. Safari Sights, Hippo. Lightning bolt that ran around. And Albert Almora Jr. is going to be our next relic for the Cubs. Cubs going to Gene Holland. Blue Orb Lightning. Oh, you saw Blue Orb Lightning. Yeah, I've heard stories about that. Vladimir Guerrero. Rod Carew, Ginter back. Keedy. Solak debut to remember? What did he do in his debut? Code breaker. Annapolis Panthers. Panthers aren't bad. Citadels and Safeholds. That's a cool set. Portange Forts. Surrounded by a moat. That's how you know it's good. McCovey, black and white. McNeil Mini. And Ginter back on the Strasburg. All right, you guys ready for the booklet? Let's see, it says it on both sides. But here you go. Astros going to Kenny on an Alex Bregman booklet, numbered 1 of 10. Awesome card. Hopefully we can do more of those. Not the last booklet we're going to pull from Ginter. 1 of 10 Bregman. Let's see. I'm going to set this back down, get the case open. Think about booklets though, they don't really fit on the showcase. Yeah, I don't feel good about that. You missed it?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Emil missed the booklet. We gotta show it again. Booklet is Alex Bregman, 1 of 10. Buzzer Relic. Absolutely right, Jonathan. Alright, we'll set it there. You can still see it. But it doesn't fit on the showcase. Benintendi Mini. So congratulations on that booklet. Astros going to Kenny Alberts. Shoot, Eric. There's more. There's 9 more of those booklets. Oh, the Captain Black Sox cards. Ronald Acuna Jr. box topper. Yup. We're holding out for Jordan. Alright, moving on to box number 3. Yeah, looks like we are all full on basketball. And let me give my Venmo to Grant quick. All right. Lux Mini's just a Ginter back. All right, let's keep going. Gotta start something off in the mid though. I mean, booklet's definitely the mid hit so far, but it doesn't fit. Still looking for our first rip card. We got our first booklet out of the way. We got the tougher one first. Was there any of the coin relics? The trolley tokens. I think those are pretty awesome. Have ball will travel. What else do they have? They have the presidential buttons. I know in the past, I think it was Tom pulled a Arrowhead relic before. I want to say that was last year. Astros can't be in the mint. They're banned. 1 year mint ban. Ted Williams, 1 of 5 token. That's awesome. That will be a nice addition to the Red Sox PC, Jonathan. Burrow's only 500. I'd still take it. Yeah, booklet was Bregman. Keno base for the Reds. Ooh, there's our first rip card. Mike Schmidt's rip card, numbered 54 of 75. Phillies getting the first rip card of the day, going to Robert Hatch. Nice hit, Roberts. Still saving the mitt for something huge. Tell me. Amel's trying hard to get Jared to come on as a guest. Safari Sites Giraffe. Tatis debut to remember. Nico base. Julian Edwards mini. Ginter back Nick Thune. Tim Lincecum. Larry Walker. Abraham Toro Ginter back. Under the bed, where the monsters live. All right, Sakura Kokomai, karate athlete. Going to the non-team spots for Jake Rouse. Kershaw mini. Bugging out Scorpion Fly. Get your back Ichiro. That's a nice one. When I saw Ryan pull one of these down on the farm dog cards, I was thinking of Walking Dead, because we were just talking about it yesterday in the break. But there we go. There's a nice one. Bo Bichette's black mini. But Daryl calls his dog Dog. Nice name. Still did not get a chance to watch that season finale yet. So no spoilers. Blue Jays to Tim Fletcher on the Bo Bichette black. Courtney Hansen. Monty Irvin. Nico Horner debut to remember. Jock Peterson. 9 ways to first mini. Catcher's interference. Did you guys see the Ryan Braun catcher's interference the other day with Yachty when the bench is clearing? Jordan rookie. Here's our first mini relic. Nick Senzel going to the Reds. Reds to John Wiley. Here's an Aquino mini. Just a base.
How's it going, man? How's it going? Good. Welcome in. Do anything to help you out? Sounds good. If you got any questions,
A-Rod Ginter back. Pulled a sick A-Rod patch auto. The other day out of Luminaries in one of the high-end mixers. The Attic. CJ Crone mini. Code Breakers. Canseco Ginter back. That Tice Black mini. Nick Ahmed mini. And Jorge Soler Ginter back. Bradley, that is an Alex Bregman booklet. Went to the Astros. Doesn't fit on the showcase though. Cody Bellinger going to the Dodgers. We are on to box number 4. So after we're done here, I will go through and put together that basketball list and see if we can't get that thing randomed off. But thank you for getting that full. Emil is going to be breaking more Ginter tonight. So he'll be posting at 5 p.m. I'm sure it'll be another pick your team to lead out, but maybe we'll get our first random in tonight. right, it's box number 4. Sonny Gray, he's had a really good year. Going to the Reds, actually just since they traded for him last year. Right, wasn't it last year? Reds are going to John Wiley. How about a Mike Trout mini? Just the base though. Angels going to Brian Fink. Booming Cities, Karachi. Tony Dunst, Freshener poker player. Salvador Perez, Ginter back. Lux base, Dodgers. I've seen a lot of Lux. We got a Glaber mini. Another Rober, so we're getting all the Lux and Rober. See some of the other rookies. Moises Alou. Ryan Braun, Ginter back. Under the Stairs, Where the Monsters Live. Pepe, Baseball Pioneer. Going to Jake Rouse on that non-team spots. Yeah, John Candy 101. That would be awesome to pull. I would love to do that. Maria Pepe. Chipper Jones, mini. Joey Gallo. Pink Opal. On the Digging Deep. Ginter back, Mike Doc Emmerich. The Swamp, Where the Monsters Live. Hyunjin Ryu, Black Mini. Salvador Perez, Ginter back. There we go. There's a Bichette base. Finally got someone besides Rober and Lux. Xander Bogaerts mini. Citadels and Safeholds. That's the same one we got earlier. Spike Lee. Yeah, there's some cool ones in here for sure. Jeff McNeil, Relic, going to the Mets is our next hits. Mets to Kenny Lau. Chris Bryant's mini. Jim Palmer, Ginter back. The Ocean, Where the Monsters Live. Brandon Woodruff, mini. For my Star Wars fans out there, did you guys see Mandalorian? There we go, J.K. Dobbins. Mandalorian Season 2 trailer came out. Jay Buhner. Definitely some monsters in that, so it might be too scary for some of you. Rob, we are all full for the afternoon shift. Amel's going to have more tonight. David Ortiz. Yeah, with Comcast coming out here and not exactly sure how long that's going to take, we didn't want to push it. Max Scherzer, Ginter back, and get too far behind. But Ginter cases are long ones anyways. Yeah, Brian and Graham, I'm pumped for it. I'm excited. Alright, so we are a third of the way through the case. Let's keep rolling. Ryan, you did some work on it? What? What did you do? That is awesome. There we go. Mike Trout, box topper. Go to the Angels and Brian Fink. Ooh, top secret. Marketing. Gotcha. Cool, that's awesome though. Yeah, Brian, you got a Trout box topper and a Trout mini. That's not bad. Those will add up. Yeah, Emil hasn't even seen Star Wars, so unbelievable. I don't even know if you should be allowed to break if you haven't seen Star Wars. That's really cool, Graham. Yeah, just a couple of weeks ago, I was watching the documentary on Disney Plus on like the making of the original Star Wars trilogy. It's pretty cool. I mean, I'd seen it before, but watched it again. Pretty cool how, you know, they were able to just pioneer so much technology in the visual effects industry. But so much of it they just created from scratch and had never been done before. Good thing I got a lounge where we can watch them. Get to move the register over there. Let them watch them. Yeah, Brian, I think Emil just lost some, Team Emil lost some fans. You know, his work cut out for him trying to get those back. Nomar Garcia Parra, bat relic. He's got a mini stuck to the back. Nico Horner mini for the Cubs. Star, shortstop of the Boston Red Sox. Nice nod to him there. Red Sox going to Eric Pelletier. Reggie Jackson, Ginter back. Under the bed. Willie Stargell. Kyle Lewis, base Mariners. Devers on the mini. Goose Gossage. Masahiro Tanaka mini. Lion Cub on the Safari sites. And there's that Nico. Let's see what we got. Just a base. Going to the Cubs. Mo Vaughn. Haven't heard that name in a while. There we go. Very recognizable face. Chip Gaines on the Ginter back. That's definitely going to need a sleeve. The Ocean. And Dakota Hudson is going to be our next relic. Going to the Cardinals. Cardinals for Nick Palmer. Clevenger mini. Definitely got to sleeve up Chip. Chip is going to Jake Rouse on the Ginter back. Another Gavin Lux base. I think that's like number 4. 9 ways to first. Fielder interference. Yeah. So we get catcher's interference and fielder interference. Another rubber base too. White Sox to Cameron Bourne. David, it's just a Lux Ginter back, but the true mitt hit doesn't actually fit in the mitts. We got a Bregman booklet. Lux has just been sitting in there until we find something else big. And Chris Sale is going to be our last relic coming out of this box. Red Sox to Eric Pelletier. That looks still a nice one for you, David. Yeah, a couple nice Red Sox in a row. Andy Cohen. Zach Gallen mini. Covey Ginter back. Shet base for the Blue Jays. Pujols black. Keno base for the Reds. Pull that one out of there. Jose Abreu Ginter back. And McGriff Ginter back. Syndergaard black. Nico base. Boyd. Yeah, to get a parallel too, David, for sure. I'm sure the guys in the back are having a blast sorting all these minis. Always makes it interesting, trying to package stuff up. Alright, it's on box 6. Bo Bichette, another nice box topper. Blue Jays to Tim Fletcher. Other big sporting news today, the U.S. Open tees off. So I saw before we went live that Justin Thomas was in the lead, but it looked like the course was playing pretty tough. There's a lot of people over par. So be keeping an eye on that throughout the day. It's playing a winged foot. And the Heat Celtics game 2 tonight. And, Lakers series, Lakers Nuggets should tip off tomorrow, I would assume. Down to the final 4 teams, conference finals. Everyone's just ripping on Kawhi now. Poor guy. Has one bad series. But that after going back and watching some of the highlights, that sure was an epic collapse by the Clippers. Kawhi was like 1 for 11 in, was it second half or just the fourth quarter? But pretty brutal. Oh, there's a cool relic. Look at that. Andy Cohen, television and radio host. An awesome patch on there. Non-sports, or non-team, I should say, going to Jake Rouse. Shouldn't say non-sport because there are sport ones, just non-teams. McCovey Mini. Safari sights, Safari truck. Yeah, I guess you would see that on a Safari. R.L. Stein. Luis Castillo Ginter back. Jackie Robinson. Sean Casey, Ginter back. Jordan base Astros. Keston, Ginter back. The attic where the monsters live. JT Real Muto is going to be our next relic for the Phillies, going to Robert Hatch. Another bat relic. Ty Cobb mini. Garrett Cole mini. Jim Abbott's Ginter back. Under the bed where the monsters live. Ryan McMahon, Black Barrel. Tommy Lasorda mini. Pujols mini. Atlas Moth on the bugging out set. Definitely a smashed corner and a mini there. Sticking out the side. Didi Gregorius, bat relic, go to the Phillies as well. So back-to-back Phillies bat relics. Phillies once again to Robert Hatch. Tim Anderson. We got Snow Ginter back. Trout base.
What's up?
And there's a little nose smash, so you can see it's the top left corner was folded out like that.
Yeah.
The ocean where the monsters live.
Well.
There we go. There's a nice mini. J.K. Dobbins mini
Yeah.
going to Jake Rouse.
Yeah. Yep. Remember they did 12, but then the logo got all messed up. They wanted the big 12 full front. Yeah.
Pyrite. Fool's Gold.
Correct. Well, yeah, because everything with that one got screwed up.
Bill Mazeroski. McGuire Black Parallel.
I think we got the price even less.
Hank Aaron.
Yeah. All of it should be in those boxes that we.
Matt Chapman, Ginter back.
And then we kept all. We didn't throw any of those.
Alright, so that's the halfway point. Pick it up a little bit.
Well, I was curious. Who you want
Yeah, Dobbins going to be good. And helps being on a good team, too.
or whatever?
But
Got it. So
just got to contend with Ingram right now.
mock up. Got it. If I wanted to order hash for the card shop here and use the Richardson account, what would you charge me on that? If I'm using tomorrow credit card and everything. What's that?
Is there any other football? Is there any other football players besides Dobbins and Burrows? Bellinger, box topper for the Dodgers. Yeah, Brian. I mean, obviously both of those guys are desirable right now, but when they're both playing, it makes it tough. But there's a couple situations like that. Like same thing in Buffalo with Zach Moss and Singletary. So a couple of situations to watch. I know some people were upset in Los Angeles that Akers wasn't getting the touches. So was it Malcolm Brown scored twice? So and that's with Henderson out of the situation there. So a lot of running back situations that are still evolving right now. Has there been any news on James Conner yet? Man, Benny Snell came in and was unbelievable. So, luckily, I've got Conner on one of my teams, and I handcuffed him with Benny Snell, so doesn't bother me.
How's it feel? I'm sitting 0-1.
Feels great. Connor out for 3 weeks. Yikes. Yeah, I'm sure Akers will take over eventually. But that, part of it is just not having preseason games or any of that. So all the rookies are still getting into the swing of things. And still having to prove themselves a little bit. Is there any word, is Chris Godwin going to be able to play this week? So they were thinking he might miss. Ooh. Mini Otto, the Kid Miro. Non-team auto going to Jake Rouse. Always tough getting these non-team autos. Just autos in general in Ginter. Oops. Throw that in here. Get some of those 75 point top loaders. Television host and comedian, the Kid Miro. So, I don't know what he's going for, but I know some of these non-sport autos can get good money. So I think it's about time we make a swap anyways. Let's get Lux out of there, and we'll throw him in the mitts. Godwin's still questionable, so no official news on him yet. Hunter Harvey. Yeah, Brian, you don't see a whole lot of those. Still wish it was Chip and Joanna. 9 ways to first, dropped third strike. Manny Machado. There we go. Ken John, Ginter back. Dansby Swanson mini. Yeah, Juju questionable. There's quite a few injuries in that first week. Jermaine Dye. Yeah, Tampa Bay could be in trouble because Mike Evans did suit up, but probably shouldn't have this past week. Now Godwin's questionable. Bo Bichette base. Kyle Lewis base. Starling Marte Ginter back. The attic where the monsters live. Not yet, Greg. At least not that I've seen. Goldschmidt's mini relic. Cardinals on that one. Going to Nick Palmer. Yeah, scouring the free agents. Well, that I was pleasantly surprised with was Chenault for the Jags. Was not expecting much from him. Was just kind of stashing him, but he actually had a decent game. Pedro Martinez. It's nice at the beginning of the year when you end up with some unexpected depth at some positions. Wade Boggs, Ginter back. Sorry, some people don't think like the end of the draft is ever a big deal, but I think a lot of times that's where you can win and lose them. David Wright, black parallel. You know, Kevin, I don't think we've hit any sewer drains yet today, so you're gonna have to hit eBay. On Jinryu. Jim Bunning. Kevin, how many do you have on their way to PSA? Brian Reynolds. Here's the Garden. Kino Base Reds. Booming City, Sao Paulo. Ooh, MT might be out 7 weeks. Yikes. Yuli Gurriel is our next relic. Going to the Astros for Kenny Alberts. Bo Bichette's mini for the Blue Jays. Might as well throw this up there with that black parallel. Aaron Wheels Fotheringham. Wheelchair motocross athlete. That's awesome. Where the monsters live. Dark Tunnel. There's Nelson Cruz mini for the Twins. Code Breakers. Citadels and Safeholds, the Tower of London. That's cool. Another Star Wars reference, the Citadel. Anthony Rendon for the Angels. Matt Tice Mini. We're just going to take every opportunity to talk Star Wars today. Tom Seaver, Ginter back. All right, box of 8s. Jacob deGrom, box stopper for the Mets. No hot box yet. We are still waiting for it. How many rip cards were the guys seeing typically in the cases yesterday? I tuned in for a little bit at some of them, but didn't watch any full breaks. I'll just check in, see how the showcases were looking, see what I needed to beat. Use my Jedi powers on some Braves. All right. Two to three seems to be the average. We've got one. Got one so far. We could do one more regular one, one box topper. There we go. There's number 2. Aaron Judge, rip card, going to the Yankees, and Mike Kristolovich. Nice hit, Mike. Aaron Judge, rip card. So we got Mike Schmitz, now Aaron Judge. So there's 2. Lorenzo Cain mini. So 8 boxes, 2 rip cards so far. Good pace. Anyways, the first hit by pitch. Roberto Alomar. I had one college teammate actually that got hit by so many pitches, it was unbelievable. Mike Moustakas, interback. He actually holds the Minnesota State high school record for hit by pitches in a season. And I didn't believe him when he told me that. Like, so he was a senior and I came in as a freshman. I was like, there's no way that's a real thing. And then throughout the season, he gets hit by pitch like literally won a game. It was unbelievable. Yordan Alvarez. But Just crowded the plates, and I don't know what it was about his stance, because, I mean, a lot of people crowd the plate, but something about it. Tommy Lasorda, he just got hit by everything. Ichiro, Ginter back. Where the monsters live, the swamp. I'll rip it. I'll rip it if Mike wants to rip it. Yeah, I heard there was 2 box topper rip cards in one case. Manny Machado is going to be our next relic on the mini. Padres going to Tim Fletcher. Oops. There's a mini behind it. Almost gave Cole Hamels to him too. Joe Mauer, let's go. Vladimir Guerrero. Me and Abel also had a high school teammate that was unbelievable at getting catcher's interference. Something about his swing. Pete Alonso, get your back. He could just pull it out whenever we needed it. Almost like what Ryan Braun did. Evan Longoria, black. But yeah, I remember one time in our like section playoffs or whatever, we had him pinch hit just to do it. And he did. Got on base. Castillo, mini. Maglio Ordonez. Jose Urquidy. Booming Cities. Dar es Salaam. Three stained glass minis. Yeah, that'll do. And Dakota Hudson for the Cardinals is going to be our next relic. Cardinals to Nick Palmer. Goldschmidt mini. Perez Ginter back. There's the Comcast Tower. That's Ryan's favorite card in the set. Should we give it to the Comcast guy when he comes today? Where the monsters live, the ocean. Hosmer mini. Jay Buhner, Ginter back. Big Poppy, black parallel. Nolan Arenado mini. Another rubber base. And Harmon Killebrew, that's cool on Ginter back. Go back to Big Poppy. My dad found a cool card going through some boxes just the other day. He found a Bowman's Best Refractor of David Ortiz, still with the Twins. So cool rookie card and numbered out of 400. So it was in beautiful condition and getting it off to PSA now. Hopefully it grades well. All right, 4 boxes left. Yadier Molina. All right, Steve. Let's see, Steve. Cardinals are going to Nick Palmer. Nick's actually done really well. There's been a bunch of Cardinals relics too. Clayton Kershaw is going to be our first relic here on a mini. Going to the Dodgers and David Hirsch. Tom Seaver. You got to be careful for those. It's sticking to these mini relics. Seaver is just a base. Mondesi base. Ginter back. Nola. Castanheira mini. Kerry Wood. Jackie Robinson, Ginter back. Going City, Singapore. There's another Yachty. Field Generals. So, in Minnesota at least, you can't wear those two-piece masks until you get to high school. But once I started using it, oh, that's an awesome one. Once I started using it though, two-piece is definitely the way to go. Definitely prefer that to the hockey style one. How about a Jose Canseco mini Otto going to the A's? I think Ryan did hit one of these too. A's are going to Nilish Ori. Next hit. And I think I'm going to throw Jose in the mitt. Do like that non-team Otto, but Canseco is pretty cool too. So just two autos so far in this case. Robles. Citadels and Safeholds, Rumeli Castle. J.K. Dobbins. Keuchel. Of any living person, who would you most personally like to see have a Ginter card? This is totally stolen from Ryan, but I thought it was an awesome idea and definitely on board with it. Elon Musk would be super cool. Hader Ginter back. But yeah, I heard him say that one last year, Nick Senzel. Mark Grace. Yeah, Kevin, I'm surprised some of the Project 2020 artists didn't get cards in here. Tony Dunst. Old Trunk, Where the Monsters Live. Yeah, piece of the Tesla hood. Could have like something from like a SpaceX rocket. Gary Sanchez is our next relic. Yankees to Mike Kristolovich. He's batting like 120 this year. Him and Mitch Garver really lighting it up. Yeah, you think next year, Kevin? That's true. I mean, would have been kind of quick turnaround time. Justine Siegel. Woodruff Ginter back. Under the stairs. Bregman. Kevin, mine hasn't even shipped yet. I checked. I checked because I knew people were getting them. Jordan, at least on the Topps website, it still shows processing. Citadel's and Safehold to Dover Castle. So, I don't think any of us have gotten ours in yet. It's George Springer, black. Maybe they're canceling our orders. Jim Abbott. Brian, I did not get hit by Gary Sanchez this year, but I did get hit by Garver on one of my teams. Larry Doby. That's weird, Kevin. So you got the one that you ordered later. Makes sense. Yeah, neither of mine have shipped yet. So got one from Montgomery Club, one from the raffle. I think Ryan and Emil just got their one. So Topps must like me more. Three boxes left. I'm blushing, Kevin. I'm blushing. There we go. Louis Bob on the box topper for the White Sox and Cameron Bourne. Yeah, on my Mitch Garver fantasy team, I was getting pretty desperate at catcher. It's like it's a 12-teamer, so I was getting pretty thin. So I went to Joey Bart for a little bit. That didn't work out. So now I got Christian Vasquez. But that's actually one of my better teams. Well, I'm just in 2 leagues, but I think that's the better team that I have. We're in the playoffs now. It's not looking good. My opponent's having a big week. So Christian Vasquez is going to have to pick it up. The one that really screwed me over yesterday was Jacob deGrom. It's been unbelievable all year. Have him on both of my teams. And get to the playoffs. Just throws up a stinker. And not expecting to have him next week for the championship now either. After they pulled him. Who knows? Just preparing for the worst. Yeah, Nola has been phenomenal. Fortunately, in one of the semifinal matchups, I'm playing against him. So, I don't know if he's done anything this week, but I just noticed that my opponent had him and was jealous. If the Reds would play Tyler Stevenson more, he would be good. So he had a walk-off the other day. Ozzie Albies is going to be our next relic. He's my Jedi powers. Braves to Ron Elliott. Young Lucroy. Whatever happened to Lucroy? He went to Texas, but This year's Agar Bitcoin. Caleb Brew. I'm on board. I'll admit it. Sakura Kokomai. Piazza Ginter back. Rubber base. There he is. Sewer drain. Let's leave that one up. God, it's because I'm one with the Force and the Force is with me. Ordonez. Rod Carew. Booming Cities Dubai. I think that qualifies. Our third rip card. Nolan Ryan going to the Mets. Mets to Kenny Lau. Kenny's having a heck of a break. Got the booklet earlier. Now a Nolan Ryan rip card. Not bad. One touch. Do they make mini one touches? Okay, out of 75. Hugo Juice Tandrod. Baseball Barber. Interesting. 9 ways to first. Fielding error. Lou Gehrig. Black parallel. John Lester. Pete Alonso. Goose Gossage, black. Isan Diaz. Ex-girlfriend to sign the sewer drain card. Good luck. A cave. Ozuna is going to be our next relic. Now the Braves are coming in full force. Braves to Ron Elliott's. Hosmer Ginter back. Closets. How about a Rover Mini? Going to the White Sox. White Sox to Cameron Bourne. Nice hit, Cameron. Gotta get that one top loaded for you. Accurate statement, Ron. Shed's base. Kyle Lewis. Blake Snell. Sandberg. Pudge Ginter. Nolan Ryan is Mets. I don't know for sure, Kevin. We'll count them up after we're done here. We got 2 boxes left. Gotta sleeve up the sewer drain. Let's keep going. And another rubber box topper. 2 of them. White Sox to Cameron Bourne. What is that? It looks like a red. So many with a red border. Man, it's another super thick one. Are you kidding me? Oh my. How about a double booklet case? Unbelievable. Amo,
I'm gonna be watching.
we need ya. Oh man, that is crazy. Amo, I saw the name on it too. I think you're gonna like this one.
Oh, come on, don't ruin it for me.
I'm not telling you.
I know who it is now. I want it. I'm buying it.
Who is it?
I'm not gonna guess.
Alright, then you don't know.
No, I know in my head. I'll write it down on a piece of paper.
Alright. Message it to me. Everybody stay calm. This one felt really thick too, but he just said like an extra card in it or something. You know, it's first case. It's really nothing big. Nice way to start off the afternoon. A lot of midichlorians flowing. Alright, I want to see what this red one is too. Pull that mini off. David Price, Ginter back. Bugging out, Australian walking stick. Reggie Jackson mini. Chris Paddock. Ooh. So it's one of the silk minis. 2 of 10, and it's Astros again too. 2 of 10 silk mini for the Astros and Kenny Alberts. Jeez. Got another one for me?
Yeah, I'm not looking at the name though.
I think this was the case on the left. Connor, anything good for the Yankees? Aaron Judge rip card for you.
You're all full, right?
Oh wait, you're in the second one, Dave or Connor. Yeah, I'm all full. So, I see. So you're asking if you missed out on anything, by which case got picked. So, Judge rip card's nice, but not a life-changing one. So maybe we can get something else big in the next one. An old trunk where the monsters live. Mitch Garver. There's Garv sauce. Relic for the Twins and Brian Profits. Brennan McKay mini. Hank Aaron. Aaron Nola. No, you're good, Connor. Yeah, I got you for Yankees in the next one. In number 10. We're just wrapping up number 9 here. Just getting to the end. La Stella Black. pull this one out. Lou Gehrig. Suarez. Semyon Ginter back. Of course we pulled the old trunk. Old trunk is a sleeper, I think, Kevin. How about the Tatis bat relic too? Padres going to Tim Fletcher. Brian, I can't remember if there's been any Indians, but yeah, there was a Nolan Ryan rip card. John Smoltz. Gavin Luxpace. Jalen, I'm full-time here as a breaker, and I do social media as well, and help out with whatever else needs to get done. But spend most of my time live here with you guys under the stairs on where the monsters live. This has been a great case. And still only 2 autos though. Scurry on the mini. Code Breaker. Edinburgh Castle. Buster Posey. Black Parallel. Aaron Nola Mini. I mean, it definitely could be a trigger word, Kevin. That's true. The booklets are autos, so I guess 4 autos. All right, Emil, here we go. Here is your next booklet. Initials are JB. Was it who you thought, Emil?
No, but I think I still like it.
I think you do too. Johnny Bench on the Bat Relic booklets, numbered 6 of 10. Reds on that one going to John Wiley. Nice hit, John. Beautiful card. Yeah, Brian, booklets plural. Get this open.
That's sweet.
Johnny Bench booklet for booklet number 2. So we had Bregman first, now Johnny Bench. Who's going to be the third? Here's on the back there. Paddock Mini. And onto the final box. So we're running a little bit behind, but 1 box left. We'll get there. We gotta stop and admire. Oh man, this one's thick. Another rip card. Oh, shoot. Sorry, Brian. Pete Alonso, rip card on the box topper. Jeez. So we did 4 rip cards, 3 of the regular ones, and then 1 box topper. Let's put that one over here too. Yeah, we should still have the hot box here. Or maybe it was just a hot case and they didn't give us a hot box. There it is. Hot box to wrap it up. Rip it. Brian, I was wondering where you were. Rip everything. Mets are going to Kenny Loud. Kenny also got the Bregman booklets. So Kenny did the Astros and the Mets for $100 total. It's been a crazy case. Oh, Kenny, you're right. You're right. I lied. Kenny Aubert has the Astros. Kenny Lau has the Mets. Still, you guys both did very well. Ah, gotcha, Brian. So they pulled you away from your afternoon breaks. Unbelievable. All right, first one. Jordan for the Astros. Going to Kenny Alberts. Here we go, Mike Trout. Set one's aside to sleeve. Gregorius Ginter back. The Ocean. And it's Relic. Kyle Schwarber for the Cubs. Cubs to Gene Holland. Oh, I'm sure, Brian. I'm sure that's weird. Yeah, Bowman Chrom's going to be a blast. We're going to run plenty this weekend. Yadier Molina. Brandon Lau mini. Toro Ginter back. Under the bed. Juan Marichal, black parallel. Sim Raines. Egio. Cheetah Safari Sites. Chris Davis is your next relic. Let's go to the A's and Nilish Ori. Paul Molitor. The Attic. Sonny Gray. Here we go. Luis Rober. On that hot box foil. Going to the White Sox and Cameron Bourne. I say Cameron. Trammell Ginter back. Helton black parallel. Marte. Mancini Ginter back. Oh, man. Another non-baseball auto. Jeff Dye, actor and comedian. So 2 non-baseball autos in addition to everything else that we've gotten. Jeez. That's crazy. 4 rip cards, 2 non-baseball autos. 2 booklets. Pretty crazy. Non-team autos are going to Jake Rouse. Wade Boggs mini. Scorpion Fly bugging out. Alright, last stack of the case. Gavin Lux. Come to the Dodgers. Rob Friedman, pitching ninja. Ichiro Ginter back. Gary Carter. Bert Blyleven, I like that one. And Chicken is our last card. So, really fun case. Stash away these hot box cards. Alright, I'm going to top load Lux and Trout, and then I will recap quick. And we'll head right into case number 2. Alright, a couple minis that we sleeved up. Sewer Drain for Kevin. J.K. Dobbins, Chip Gaines, Nico Horner, Mike Trout, and Aquino. And here's a pile of rookies. Not going to go through them all, but got those sleeved up. We got a Mike Trout hot box foil, Lux Alvarez for the Astros, and here's your Robbers. Let's see. So we ended up with 1 mini and 5 base for Rober and the White Sox. Other minis we got Lux, Ginter back. And then Bichette, we got a black parallel and a base. Going to the Blue Jays. Alright, non-team relics. Andy Cohen. Maria Pepe. Sakura Kokomai. Mike Doc Emmerich. And Kelsey Cook. Kevin, never in a million years would I have thought that Chicken would be our last card. A couple of mini relics. We got Tatis, Padres, Kershaw, Dodgers, Machado, Padres, Goldschmidt, Cardinals, Garcia Parra, Red Sox, Senzel, Reds. Ron, great case. Thanks for coming to hang out. Relics, Chris Davis, Kyle Schwarber, Cubs, Garver Twins, Ozuna Braves, Albies Braves, Sanchez Yankees, Hudson Cardinals, Gurriel Astros, Gregorius Phillies, Realmuto Phillies, Chris Sale Red Sox, Hudson Cardinals, McNeil Mets, Gray Reds, Elmora for the Cubs, Yelich Brewers, Barrios Twins. Onto the showcase, we got 3 rip cards, all numbered out of 75. Mike Schmidt for the Phillies and Robert Hatch, Nolan Ryan for the Mets and Kenny Lau, and Aaron Judge going to the Yankees and Mike Kristolovich. I lied, this one's out of 99, Ryan's out of 75, and Schmidt is out of 75. 2 non-team autos. We've got Jeff Dye, actor and comedian first, and then the Kid Miro, television host and comedian. Both of those going to Jake Rouse. Got a Rover Hotbox foil for the White Sox and Cameron Bourne. We've got a Silk Mini 2 of 10 George Springer for the Astros and Kenny Alberts. And in the mitts, but probably not our mitt hits, actually, Jose Canseco Mini Auto for the A's and Nilish Ori. And these two just didn't fit in the mitts. Not going to take them out, but Johnny Bench booklet and Alex Bregman booklet. Bregman's going to the Astros and Kenny Alberts. Johnny Bench is going to the Reds and John Wiley. And last but not least, one more. We got Pete Alonso Rip Card Box Topper. So awesome one there. Mets on that to Kenny Lau as well. So that'll do it for this amazing case. We'll be live here in just a minute with number 2. Just going to go through and do payments for basketball, and then we'll go live with that. So thanks, guys. I'll see you in a couple of minutes.